Good morning students. In this video, I am going to share some information about the third organ of the Constitution, which is Judiciary of State, High Courts. The institution of High Court originated in India in 1862, when the High Courts were set up at Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. In the course of time, each province in British India came to have its own High Court. After 1950, a High Court existing in a province became the High Court for the corresponding state. The High Courts are the highest courts at state level. The Constitution of India provides for a High Court for each state. Composition of High Court. Each state has one High Court, but the 7th Amendment Act of 1956 authorized the Parliament to establish a common High Court for 2 or more states, or for 2 or more states and a union territory. For example, the states of Punjab and Haryana and the union territory of Chandigarh have a common High Court situated at Chandigarh. The High Court of Guwahati is common for 4 northeastern states of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. Delhi, though not a state, but it has its own separate High Court. At present, there are 25 High Courts for 28 states, 9 union territories, including new Andhra Pradesh High Court established in 1st January 2019 at principal seat in Amaravati. The High Court is headed by the Chief Justice of High Court. He is assisted by other High Courts. Qualification for appointment as Judge of High Court. He or she must be a citizen of India, not more than 62 years of age, held a judicial office for at least 10 years, or worked as an advocate in a High Court for at least 10 years. Appointment of judges. Every judge of High Court is appointed by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of Supreme Court and Governor of the concerned state. In case of appointment of other High Court judges, it's done by the President in consultation with the Chief Justice of Supreme Court, Chief Justice of that High Court and Governor of that state. Term of office. A judge of High Court can hold office until he attains the age of 62 years. In case of resignation, the High Court judges needs to submit the letter to the President. Power and jurisdiction of High Court. Jurisdiction. It is the power that a court of law exercises to carry out judgment and enforce laws. Original jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, advisory jurisdiction, revisory jurisdiction, judicial review. Jurisdiction. The authority of a court to rule on certain cases. That's called jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction means the power to handle those cases which cannot be moved in any other court other than High Court. These cases are included admiralty, probate, matrimonial, contempt of court, election petitions, protection of fundamental rights, appellate jurisdiction. As courts of appeal, all High Courts entertain appeals in civil and criminal cases from their subordinate courts as well as on their own. They have, however, no jurisdiction over tribunals established under the laws relating to the armed forces of the country. Writ jurisdiction. The jurisdiction to issue writs under this article is larger in the case of high courts, for which the Supreme Court can issue them only where a fundamental rights has been infringed. A high court can issue them not only in such cases but also where an ordinary legal rights has been infringed. It has the power to issue the 5 kinds of writs like habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto, and certiorari. Supervisory jurisdiction. High Court has the power of superintendence over all courts and tribunals functioning in its territorial jurisdiction, except military courts or tribunals. Thus, it may call for writs from them, make and issue general rules and prescribe forms for regulating the practice and proceeding of them, settle the fees payable to the sheriff, clerks, officers, and legal practitioners of them. Court of record. All the decisions and decrees issued by the High Court are printed and are kept as a record for future references by the court as well as by the lawyers in such a need arises. Thus, it also acts as a court of record. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching this video.